Hello, friends. I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you today? How's life in your world? How's things where you are? Hope it's fantastic. Everything here is broken. As you all know, I took the week off. I took the week off with the intention of doing work for my side job and my new company. I have to move my software this week, and I have tasks that are assigned to me at my side job that are beyond my current level of understanding, and they are tasks that I need to spend quite a bit of time researching and understanding before I can even attempt to fix. But instead, what I'm doing is fixing my bathroom. I came home and took a shower yesterday, and I looked down, and two of the tiles were sticking out, like, kind of far. They've always stuck out a little bit, and I pushed on them, and the whole row of tiles shifted backwards. They were just kind of sitting there. This house is 10 years old. And what I discovered when I took these tiles down was that there was a screw that had backed out of the cement board and was pushing these tiles out. It was never installed in the wood. The screw was not in anything, but it had kind of pushed up against the wood, the stud, and then that caused the to bulge out, and that's probably why these tiles, they always sat a little bit proud. I could look down and see them, and I think that the grout there wasn't sealing well, and water got behind them, and they eventually let loose. So instead of working on software, I have to do this job. On top of this job, my parents' van, the brakes went on my parents' van. I think I mentioned this last week. And I told them to get a master cylinder. We thought it was a master cylinder. They did that. It turns out one of the lines was also broken, so I fixed the broken. So I ordered the broken line. So I went yesterday after I got home, went up there to put the broken lines on, replaced the lines, replaced the master cylinder, started to bleed the brakes. Got the passenger or the driver's rear mostly bled. Went to the passenger side and broke the brake bleeder off in the caliper. I didn't have any of my tools up there. My dad doesn't have left-handed drill bits or easy outs or anything like that. So I have to, I have to get the tools and take them back, and I have to fix the van, and we also have to get a new brake bleeder. And so I have to do that tomorrow. So I have had zero time. Monday I did put in some work with the side job. I fixed a few things that I knew how to fix and started to do some research on some of the bigger problems. But today I've had absolutely zero time to work on my own stuff. Tomorrow, so I've got it. My goal is if I can get these tiles up today. We do have a second bathroom with like one of those little, like 30-inch by 30-inch bath like showers, so I can take a shower up there. But my goal is to rehang these tiles today, grout it tomorrow or Friday, and then I can use the shower again on Saturday. So I'm trying to get this job done. So I'll do this today. I'll go to my parents' house in the morning and fix their van. I'll come back here and grout tomorrow, probably in the evening. My kids will be here Friday, so I don't know what I'm going to get done. But hopefully maybe Friday I'll be able to do at least my company, like, transfer of the software stuff. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to get to work on the side job like I wanted to. I really wanted to put in like a full week this week to try to get as much done as I possibly could. But it just seems like, this happens to me. This happens to me a lot. I used to take staycations, especially when we were poor and we couldn't afford to really go anywhere. Staycations were always my favorite. Like I would take a staycation to play a new video game or whatever, take a week off, but it never failed that I would take my time off and something like this would happen. I would find something broken that had to be fixed. Like, I guess this technically doesn't have to be fixed right now. We could use the upstairs shower, but it's super inconvenient to not have both showers. And the upstairs shower is tiny. Like, the spigot is about to here on me, so I can't, to wash my hair, I have to do one of these maneuvers, and I can't bend over because the shower's not deep enough. Like, it's a pain in the ass. I want my shower back, right? This is the shower in the master bedroom that I'm working on. So as it always does, I end up doing something that I didn't intend to work on, or whatever. It just seems a very common thing. But funnily enough, like, this hasn't happened in a long time. Since M's been around, I should say that maybe my luck has changed some, but I have had much less of this sort of random surprises, and we've been much more. Maybe it's because we've been more proactive instead of reactive, and so there's not a whole lot of things to fail. I don't know for sure. But I can tell you that it's annoying that right now I am down here cleaning these tiles off, getting all the old grout off, trying very hard not to. Thankfully, none of them broke. I have chipped a couple of them slightly. That I don't care about. But none of them have broken, which is important, because I don't know that I could get replacement tiles like this. Since it's the whole bottom row, I guess I could replace the bottom row with something different and it wouldn't look too terrible. I'm hoping, we talked last night about just trying to call somebody to come do this work, to just replace the tub, like maybe put one of those surrounds in or something. I'm hoping that this is a temporary fix, and we will be able to find somebody to do the work, and maybe I mean we're kind of excited about the idea of having that bathroom. It kind of sucks in the first place, like it's not a very well thought out bathroom. So it would be nice to replace it completely and not have to worry about it anymore. But I don't know. I've never done this kind of work. I have done tiling on my floor in my old kitchen with 12-inch tiles. I've never done wall tiling, and I've definitely never done any sort of repair like this. I don't know that I'm doing this correctly. My assumption is that I need to remove all of this stuck on grout, or as much of it as I possibly can. Some of it is really stuck on, so I'm just leaving that, and then I'm just going to glue this up and hope for the best. So this is what I'm up to. What are you up to? It's midweek, and hopefully you don't have surprise projects that you have to complete. Thank you for being here as always. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, being amazing friends and wonderful people. I really appreciate you, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Today's word you should know Today's word you should know to sound smart is Pangea. It is a noun meaning a single massive continent that comprised all the land on Earth before the crust shifted and the Pangea divided into many smaller continents. The Pangea existed until Mesozoic times when it divided into two separate continents. Pangea, P-A-N-G-A-E-A. You ever seen like the cool animation of how the U.S. used to fit next to Africa or whatever, and they separated? That's pretty cool.